A very good morning to my dear students. Today we are going to read the poem A Photograph. Now, before we start with the poem, I would like to mention this that imagine a life without a photograph. Can you imagine? Think about it. If this world did not have photographs in it, how dull it would be. A photograph is not a mere piece of paper on which there is a picture, but it also has lots and lots of memories attached to it. For example, we would not have come to know how our parents looked like, how we looked like when we were young, when we were very small, when we were babies, and how our parents looked like when they were young and they were very small. So these photographs are just like a chain, are like a connection to our past, and it makes us understand our past better. In a similar way, in this poem as well, Shirley Tolson has very beautifully portrayed the importance of a photograph and how she, in a very nostalgic way, in a very emotional way, she connects that photograph to the memories of her mother, we will see in this poem. And as we read, I would like you to open up your own books and keep a pen or pencil in your hand. And as we jot, and you have to jot down the important points as we move on with the poem. So the poem is a photograph, and we have discussed the importance of photographs in our lives, how they are so important, how they mean a lot, and they are just like living memories which come in front of our eyes when we look at them, when you just open up an album and you enjoy the memories of the past. So in a similar way, we will go through this poem and see how Shirley Tolson is telling us about a photograph. Now we will start. The cardboard shows me how it was. So you can see, when the two girl cousins went paddling. So we all have seen photographs, and we also have seen how we keep them. Yes, the photograph has to be supported by a photo frame, and the photo frame is made up of cardboard. So that is why it is being mentioned over here. The cardboard is the photo frame which is holding the photograph and which is showing us what is in the photograph, and it is helping and it is supporting the photograph over here. So this is the importance of the cardboard. It is supporting the photograph, and it shows me how it was. Me over here is the poet Shirley Tolson. When the two girl cousins went paddling. So over here I would like to tell you that Shirley Tolson is remembering the past, is remembering when her mother was a young girl, and she's looking at that photograph, and she looks into it and she sees that the two girl cousins, the photograph consists of two girl cousins holding her mother's hand. So it means that there are three girls in the photograph. One is the mother of Shirley Tolson, and the other two are the girl cousins who had gone paddling. Paddling is just like playing in water, they were enjoying themselves over there, and this photograph is of that time, was taken at that time when these girl cousins along with Shirley Tolson's mother had gone paddling. So all the three cousins are very young. we will be discussing it further. Each one holding one of my mother's hands. So you can imagine over here, visualize it in your mind, that Shirley Tolson's mother is also a young girl that time in the photograph. And both the girl cousins, the cousins of Shirley Tolson's mother, are holding both her hands. So 3 of them are standing in a line. In the middle, there is Shirley Tolson's mother. She is also a girl, small girl, and on both her sides are the 2 other girl cousins, right? So each one holding hands, and this is the picture which had been taken at that time, and they had gone to enjoy near the sea. So over there the photograph had been taken. And she, the big girl, some 12 years or so, and she over here is the mother of Shirley Tolson. She is the big girl, means amongst the 3 girls who are shown in the photograph, Shirley Tolson is the oldest out of the 3. And she is about 12 years or so. It means she is near about 12 years. 12 साल की, लगभग 12 साल की शर्ले टॉल्सन की मदर थी, और वो उन तीनों गर्ल्स में से, बहनों में से सबसे बड़ी थी, कजन्स हैं वो. एंड शी वॉज द ओल्डेस्ट एंड शी वॉज 12 years और सो इन एज, और बाकी की जो है उनसे यंग थी. तो ये काफी पुरानी फोटोग्राफ है. All the 3 stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera. All the 3. Who are all the 3? All 3. The 3 cousins. Mother of Shirley Tolson and her 2 other girl cousins. They all were smiling at the uncle with the camera. They were posing at the camera. They were looking through their hair. It means that the breeze was blowing, the wind was blowing, and the hair of the girls were flying into their faces, and they were smiling through the hair. बालों के बीच से ही वो smile कर रहे हैं, and they were posing as the uncle was clicking the photograph at that time. A sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born. Now Shirley's, the poet over here is saying that her mother's face was very pretty and she was so young. You know, she was about 12 years or so in the photograph, and she was looking very pretty, and it was obviously before she was born. Shirley, at that time, she was not born. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet.